Hi everybody, this video is to show you what assignments look like on my end and then what they look like on the student end. So right now I am in my teacher view and I am in ELA, English Language Arts. Just very quickly, I want to show you that when I go into assignments, I can see if students have submitted the assignment. If it's a non-scored task, it'll just say submitted. If it's a scored task on a scale of 100, it will tell me it's ready to score, and then I can go in, give feedback, give a score. And then you'll see here there's like actual scores. I wanted to share that I always give students a chance to go back and fix their mistakes for full credit. We're already in an inequitable situation with online learning, so of course I'm going to give students as many opportunities to be successful as possible, but that does take work on their end. So they need to, be checking their assignments, reading feedback. That's what this video should be helpful for. So if a kid has a 0, it's probably because they forgot to submit something. So I give them that feedback in their grade, which you'll see in a minute. If the student gets a 100, I still give feedback. I want them to know what they're doing well so they can continue that progress. If it says assigned, it just means they haven't completed it yet. All right, so on to the student view. I am in a student view of a classroom right now. And I'm just going to go to math. And I'm going to go to the student's assignments. And you can see all the assignments that have been given here. The first thing to pay attention to is status. So if status says assigned, that means the student hasn't done it yet. And I'll talk about what that looks like in a minute. If the status says finished, that means the student has been assigned a grade and a score. And I'll talk about what 0 means. And you can see this one says status finished and they received a 100. Again, a 0 doesn't mean the student didn't do it. It just means something's missing. So they need to go in and read my feedback, which I'll show you. For an assignment like this where it's past due, it just means the student probably did the pre-assessment. Like, I know this student did this pre-assessment. They just forgot to hit submit response. So I'm going to do that for this student and see it was submitted. If we return to assignments, it'll say ready to score. And so that lets me on my teacher end know that she did that task. And then the same here, I haven't graded this yet and the student hasn't done this task. If it's red, it's past due. If it's yellow, it's warning that it's going to be past due soon. And green means you've got a day or two to work on it. All right, so I wanted to show when there's a score of a 0, it's usually because something wasn't attached. So like in this example, the student had a choice board, and when I went down to grade it, there wasn't anything for me to grade. So I would ask that she submit that work, and I'll open up this assignment for her to submit the work. I've also had parents email it to me, so her parent could have very well emailed it to me, and it could be there, and I just need to check. So that is that assignment, and once I see the work, I'll go in and give it a score. And then here for the grade that is a 100, I give feedback for that too. So down at the bottom, there's her beautiful work, and I've given instructor feedback down at the bottom, very, very bottom. And I said, great job uploading your work and using visual models to find your solutions. You correctly answered the task questions. Keep up the great work. So I always want students to know what they're doing really well too. And this young lady is amazing. So I know she's doing great. So that's what classwork looks like on the student end, and I'll choose one classwork grade a week to put in the gradebook, and I'll also choose an assessment to put in the gradebook as well. All right, thank you.